writing the curriculums that I've written and doing the things I've done with the character education has given me a lot of opportunities to go places and speak. And usually there's one or two other speakers there. You know, I'm very seldom the only speaker. And at one of them, I really got stabbed deep in the back. I mean, it just, boy, it made me hurt. A lady got up and she said, "How many of y'all believe that athletics develops character?" Boy, I couldn't get my hand up high enough, because I knew that athletics, one of the reasons I was so proud to be a coach was that athletics developed character. And you taught character with athletics. The lady's name was Dr. Sharon Stowe. And she said, "I got some bad news for you guys that raised your hand. We did a study with athletes, football players, from the military academies. And what we found was that athletics destroys character. Athletics doesn't develop it, doesn't teach it, doesn't build it. It destroys it." And she said, "Let me give you some great examples. If you don't get caught holding, it's not a penalty." Well, when you tell that high school player that, or the junior high player, then he takes that to mean if you don't get caught stealing, not stealing. If you don't get caught cheating, it's not cheating. They take what you've given them in athletics and use it in the real world. So it's not teaching or developing characters, destroying characters. No blood, no foul. Well, what are you teaching? What exactly are you teaching? You see, and she said it better than anybody could ever say it, athletics destroys character. Athletics teaches tackling, throwing, catching, kicking, blocking, serving, setting. It teaches all those skills, but it does not teach character. Coaches teach character. And if you're going to teach character, you better have a curriculum. Now, if I came to your school and I said, "I'm going to teach history," and you said, "Well, what's your curriculum?" And I said, "Oh, I don't have a curriculum. I'm just going to go in the classroom and just wing it every day," you would think I was crazy. That's what coaches do. We're going to teach character. We don't have a curriculum for it. We're just going to teach it. What is this? This is a character curriculum. What does it do? It teaches and develops character. It teaches and develops each one of these 36 qualities that we've talked about. When I was an athletic director in Arizona, I'll give you an example. I was in my office one day and our baseball team was playing a game. I wasn't able to go watch it, but I was in my office, and two of my players that played football and baseball came in the office after the game, and you could tell they were really disturbed. And I go, "What's the matter with you guys?" And they said, "We won." I said, "Well, you ought to be happy." And they said, "Coach, we cheated." "Really? How'd you cheat?" And they explained to me that with only two umpires out there, if you were on second base and your player bunted the ball, the umpires couldn't see everything that was going on. So instead of going all the way to third base, you cut it short and went home. So you made a real short path to home plate. And because the umpires were looking at other things, they would never notice. And they said they had practiced it. And they did it and won the game. And it was against our big rival. And they said they were so happy. People were going crazy and cheering and everything. And so when the game was over and they were talking, they said, we really didn't win. We cheated. What do we do, Coach? I said, well, I tell you what I would do. Go to Walmart, buy a shirt, and pay for it. But buy a shirt in your coach's size. And tomorrow, when you go to practice, give him the shirt. And tell him it's in honor of us winning that game. And when he says, thank you, you can say, oh, we didn't pay for it, Coach, we stole it. Just like we did that game, we stole that shirt because, just like you said, if the umpires don't see it, they didn't see us steal the shirt, so it's the same thing. And the coach got so angry at him, and they said, whoa, wait a minute, Coach. That's what you taught us. And the coach thought, and he didn't punish him. And then he called the coach from the other team, and they forfeited the game to our big rival. Now, I got to tell you, the Booster Club was mad. They didn't care how we did it. All they cared about was winning. They didn't care about the integrity. Now, that coach took a bad situation, and by doing what he did, forfeiting the game, he made it a good situation. He learned a great lesson. Cheating to win means you really don't win. Coaches that cheat to win have no integrity. They're not building a foundation. They're not building a legacy. They're going to be remembered as cheaters, not winners. That's the way life is. That's the way it is. You've got to develop the quality of integrity to be the best you that you can be.